Every single day, millions of Americans do something they barely think about. They wash their clothes. But what if that simple machine in your laundry room was quietly becoming one of the smartest devices in your home? Engineers across the United States are now testing washing machines that can think, sense, and adapt in real time. These machines may soon detect fabric type, dirt level, and water needs without a single button press. Could this be the end of ruined sweaters, wasted water, and guessing which cycle to choose? The answer involves artificial intelligence, advanced sensors, and years of quiet engineering most people never noticed. This is the story of how an everyday appliance is being reimagined from the ground up. And by the end, you'll understand why researchers believe laundry may never look the same again. For over a century, washing machines barely changed in how they actually made decisions. Most machines simply followed fixed programs, regardless of what clothes were actually inside the drum. Engineers noticed a persistent problem: users constantly overloaded machines or picked the wrong cycle. This led to wasted energy, wasted water, and clothes that wore out faster than expected. In the early 2010s, appliance companies began experimenting with basic sensors to detect load size. These early systems could measure weight, but they still could not understand fabric type. Researchers realized that true intelligence required something far more advanced than simple weight detection. That's when artificial intelligence research, already transforming phones and cars, caught the attention of appliance engineers. Early prototypes failed often, misreading fabrics and confusing dirt levels with color patterns. But each failure taught engineers something new about how machines could actually perceive materials. Universities and private labs slowly built the foundation for a completely different kind of washing machine. What started as a simple idea grew into a serious engineering challenge worth solving. The goal was ambitious: a machine that could see, sense, and decide almost like a person. Nobody knew exactly how long it would take, but the direction was already becoming clear. This quiet, decade-long research effort set the stage for what came next. So how does an AI-powered washing machine actually understand what's inside the drum? It begins with small internal sensors capable of measuring fabric density, texture, and movement patterns. Cameras and optical sensors may scan clothing briefly as it tumbles inside the machine. This data is processed by an onboard AI system trained to recognize different fabric categories. The system compares real-time readings against thousands of reference patterns learned during development. Based on this analysis, the machine can adjust water temperature, spin speed, and detergent levels. Some prototypes use weight sensors combined with turbidity sensors that measure water cloudiness. Turbidity readings help the machine estimate exactly how dirty the water has become. If water stays clear, the machine may shorten the cycle and conserve resources. If water remains cloudy, additional rinsing may automatically be triggered by the system. Engineers describe this as adaptive washing, the machine reacting instead of blindly following a fixed program. Connectivity features may also allow the machine to receive software updates over time. This means the AI model inside your washer could theoretically improve after installation. In simple terms, it's less like a machine and more like a learning assistant. The core idea is simple: sense more, waste less, and protect fabrics better. For years, this technology remained mostly theoretical, limited to labs and small-scale trials. Then something changed. The same AI models powering image recognition became small enough for home devices. Engineers no longer needed massive computers to run fabric recognition software inside a washing machine. Compact processors similar to those in smartphones made real-time AI decisions finally possible at home. This breakthrough allowed manufacturers to move from simple prototypes toward realistic consumer testing. Suddenly, sensors that once cost hundreds of dollars became inexpensive enough for mass production. Researchers combined machine vision, moisture sensors, and load balance detection into a single coordinated system. Early testing reportedly showed noticeable improvements in water efficiency compared to traditional fixed-cycle machines. Some engineering teams also reported more consistent results when washing delicate or mixed fabric loads. This mattered because incorrect washing settings are a leading cause of fabric damage every year. Instead of guessing, users could rely on a system built specifically to reduce human error. Industry engineers describe this shift as appliances entering their own version of the AI era. Much like phones evolved from simple tools into intelligent assistants, washers may be following a similar path. This didn't happen overnight. It was the result of overlapping breakthroughs in sensors, AI, and computing power. But once those pieces came together, the pace of development accelerated significantly. If this technology becomes widespread, the effects could reach far beyond a single household chore. Water conservation is one of the clearest potential benefits, especially in drought-prone regions of America. Smarter cycles that use only the water actually needed could meaningfully reduce household water consumption. Energy savings may follow a similar pattern, since shorter, optimized cycles typically use less electricity. For families, this could translate into lower utility bills over months and years of daily use. Fabric protection is another major factor, especially for expensive clothing, activewear, and delicate materials. Better fabric detection could extend the lifespan of garments that are usually damaged by incorrect settings. This matters economically too, since Americans spend billions of dollars annually replacing damaged clothing. On a larger scale, manufacturers see this as a shift toward smarter, more sustainable home appliances overall. Some companies are exploring integration with smart home systems, allowing washers to sync with daily routines. This could mean a machine that starts a cycle automatically when electricity rates are lowest. For elderly users or people with disabilities, simplified automatic decision-making could make laundry far more accessible. Even small businesses like laundromats could benefit from AI systems reducing water and energy operating costs. The ripple effects extend from a single home appliance into broader conversations about sustainability and efficiency. Despite the excitement, this technology is still far from a guaranteed success story. Cost remains one of the biggest obstacles, since advanced sensors and AI chips increase manufacturing expenses. This could make early AI-powered washing machines significantly more expensive than traditional models. Some engineers also worry about long-term reliability, since more components mean more potential points of failure. A sensor malfunction could theoretically cause incorrect readings, leading to poor washing results instead of better ones. Software also introduces new challenges, including the need for regular updates and long-term technical support. If a manufacturer stops supporting older software, the AI features could eventually become outdated or unreliable. Privacy is another concern, especially for models that connect to home networks or collect usage data. Consumers may reasonably ask what information these machines collect and how that data gets used. There are also questions about repairability, since AI-integrated appliances can be more complex to service. If a specialized sensor fails, repairs may require trained technicians rather than simple do-it-yourself fixes. Manufacturing at scale also remains difficult, since consistent sensor accuracy is hard to achieve in every unit. Engineers caution that lab results don't always translate perfectly into real-world household conditions. These challenges don't eliminate the potential of the technology, but they do slow its path to households. Success is far from guaranteed, and only continued testing will reveal how these systems will truly perform. So where does this technology go from here, and what could the future actually look like? Researchers are exploring even more advanced sensors capable of detecting stains before a wash cycle even begins. Some prototypes are testing pre-treatment systems that could target specific stains automatically and precisely. Engineers are also studying ways to reduce microplastic shedding from synthetic fabrics during washing. This could eventually help address growing environmental concerns linked to fabric fibers entering waterways. AI models may continue improving after installation, learning from millions of households using similar machines. Over time, this could create washing machines that become more accurate the longer they're actively used. Some researchers are exploring integration with recycling programs, helping households manage textile waste more efficiently. Others are studying how AI-powered laundry systems could support commercial-scale operations, not just individual homes. Battery and energy research may also intersect with this technology, enabling machines that store and use energy smartly. None of these ideas are guaranteed outcomes. They remain areas of active exploration and testing. But each experiment brings researchers closer to understanding what's realistically possible in the coming years. The washing machine, once considered a mundane appliance, is quietly becoming a testing ground for real innovation. What began as a simple engineering fix may ultimately reshape how an entire industry thinks about laundry. It's easy to overlook a washing machine as just another appliance sitting quietly in the background. But this story reveals something deeper about how innovation often begins in the most unexpected places. Artificial intelligence isn't only reshaping phones, cars, or factories. It's reaching into the most routine parts of daily life. A task as simple as washing clothes is becoming a proving ground for sensors, machine learning, and sustainability. If these systems succeed, the benefits could reach millions of households across the country. Less wasted water, less wasted energy, and clothing that lasts longer than it ever did before. But success is not guaranteed, and real-world testing will ultimately decide how far this technology goes. What is clear is that engineers are no longer satisfied with machines that simply follow instructions blindly. They're building systems that observe, adapt, and make decisions in ways once reserved for humans alone. This shift raises a bigger question about how many everyday objects around us could evolve the same way. If a washing machine can learn to think, what other overlooked tools might be next? Perhaps the biggest innovations aren't always the dramatic ones we expect to see coming. Sometimes they're quietly spinning in the background, one cycle at a time. And that may be the most fascinating part of this story, innovation hiding in plain sight. The future of laundry and countless other everyday tasks may already be underway right now. Thank you for watching this exploration into one of technology's most unexpected frontiers.